Hello and welcome back to Lamatique. Today I have one last boho journal to share with you before I move on to some other journals. This is similar to the ones that I posted last. The token here says genuine, and there's a little gem, a little vintage heart kind of, a little ball, and a sun. That's on that lobster clasp, and it's got the bookmark that you can attach the dangle to as well. Here's the cover. This one has one of those little butterflies too, a little flower gem, those same digitals. The fabric on this one is that butterfly fabric that I had used for the butterfly journals I had done recently. There's the back side. The closure again is just elastic with a button. On the inside here, you're going to have similar stickers like the last one had. Some yellow flowers, a textured rose, some blue hearts, some gem stickers. I got some yellow, some little blue, different shaped ones, little heart ones, a couple of those, the little stickable tag again with the little label that comes in and out, a couple tea bag shaped stickers, a gem, and some word stickers. So very similar to the last ones. We've got 3 sheets of, I believe it's 3, yes, 3 sheets of little butterfly. Sorry if you hear some outside noise. I have the windows open today, so you can hear the wind in that. 3 pieces of the little yellow paper with the lines. Three pieces of the little note paper with the yellow flowers. Blue paint chip. And a couple index cards in the blue and yellow like in the book. This book is mostly blue and yellow. The little collage faux stamps. On the other side here, there is a little butterfly sticker, a die cut ticket. This one is like a roll of tickets, and little faux stamp looking ones. That's paper that was used in the scrapbook, junk journal, scrapbook paper that was used in this junk journal. Got a collage page here in the front. That's that stone paper. The yellow splash on the back. Some more stamps. 24-pound blue. Hand-dyed paper. Vine paper. Little washi at the top. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was going to cough. I had to walk away. Line paper, a little bit of gold washi at the top. Some sort of ledger paper. Coloring book page. Stamp. Here's a little sewed collage. can see the thread here on the other side. There's a little bit of collage there. The stone paper with blue splashes. 24-pound yellow. Here is a little reprint of a vintage picture. Offcut from the scrapbook paper, and then some textured cardstock with a stamp on it. The same little stamps I used in the book. That's a hand-dyed page there. On this side, you got a couple, well, this one's a sticker. Then you've got a couple tiny ephemeras. I believe this was like the very last piece of this paper I have, where it's lined paper and it says, "Don't say it, write it." So I think this was my last page of that. Little stamp and some washi on the other side. Map book. Scrapbook paper. Sticker. A little bit of collage on the other side. Some blue spray. More of that stone paper with yellow splash. Blue. Hand-dyed yellow lined paper. Here there is a sticker, butterfly. Here is this little piece of Vintage Girls printed. And a couple pieces of paper. This one is heavier. The blue is lighter. A little stamp on that page. Here is the collage time card. It's old, like certificate paper. Book page. Here's the center of that one with the water. With the rabbits. I thought it was real pretty, and it's got like a yellow hue to it, so I thought it matched the book nice. Three little labels, die cut labels, a little piece of a coloring page, like a half a coloring page. That is like heavier, real heavy paper, maybe a light cardstock even. Over here, there is a flower sticker, a tag, some offcuts of paper. This is that pearlized paper again, with the stamp on it. Blue paper, more collaging. Been having a lot of fun collaging lately. More collage, sticker. Here's the other side with the sewn collage there. Map paper from an atlas book. A little note card with the envelope. Just a little cut apart from a paper pad. It's got the envelope with it as always. Little like postcard print for this one. It's just plain on the back. This is a nice weight. The other side of that hand-dyed paper. A little bit more collaging. The stone paper there. Here is that index divider collage that I did. And again, like this is on top of the shiny, so you can write on here. there's the other side of that. A lot of space to write. The other side, there's a little cut-apart journaling card. Sticker. A little bit of collaging. A little bit of washi. The other side of the coloring book page. More of that, like, ledger type paper. Little faux letter. There is a butterfly sticker there. A little die cut like stamp shape. Here's this side of the faux letter and the back side. And then this is hand dyed paper. That's what I usually make these little faux letters out of, is the hand dyed paper. So there's lots of room to write on the inside as well. On this side here, you've got another reprint of a vintage flower. An offcut of some graph paper. And an offcut of some scrapbook paper. The other side of that stone paper. More collage. The flower. Oh, a couple pieces of sticky here. These are sticky notes. There's at least 3 of them. I've got a couple sheets of this notebook paper, or this little note paper. So I believe this is 2 sheets. And it's got like a flowers in the background of that, and like a bluish gray color. So I thought that went in here nice. Some scrapbook paper. A little like, I like to make these into faux postcards. That's on that textured paper as well. A little page from a book. The colors match so cute in here. A napkin with like a vintage print on it, but it was yellow and blue. I thought that went in here nice. 2 pieces of the little blue notebook paper, or note paper, and a gem card, like a deck of playing cards. So that is the end of that one. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope I inspired somebody out there. Like, comment, subscribe. I try to answer all the questions. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. See you next time.